Hello, I'm Theresa DeRosa. Today, I'm standing in a location that has a lot of history. We could say that it all started back on December 16, 1773, when the Sons of Liberty turned colonists into coffee drinkers. Now let's fast forward a few years to 1776, when this tree was planted in the center of Commerce Hyannis that over the years has witnessed an entire history of a nation, state, and town. Yes, on today's show, we're going to talk about coffee served here, and it's a very flavorful coffee. This establishment also features real fruit smoothies that are offered as a more health-conscious beverage, and it doesn't stop there. They also feature a self-serve frozen yogurt bar with dozens of toppings, from scrumptious fresh fruit to granolas to gummy bears. This coffee house is beneath this majestic tree, and it serves up a taste of liberty in every sip of coffee, smoothie, and feel-good treat waiting just for you. Welcome to Beech Tree Coffee House, and you're watching Chef's Secrets. Follow me inside and you'll get to meet one of the visionaries of Beech Tree Coffee House, manager Lauren Esposito. Lauren, so nice to meet you. Thanks for having us here.
Thank you for coming.
Now, the Beech Tree Coffee House, it's not your average coffee house. In fact, you really fused together something extraordinarily special.
Yeah, we've combined it a little bit of everything. A little touch of a smoothie bar, non-fat yogurt, self-serve, which is becoming so big now. We wanted a little something for everybody. We didn't want just a coffee house where somebody can just come and get a cup of coffee. We did want to make it a little bit different from your commercial coffee shops.
Now, you and Bill Pane had a vision for this property. How do you think it came out?
It came out great. I mean, it's totally past our expectations. Took a little while, you know, to be here where we are today, but a lot of hard work with everybody around us, and it really came together. Very happy with the coffee shop. We've got a couple of things here in the alleyway. We've been studying this for a while in South Florida and trying to combine all of these type of combinations that we have at the coffee house, and it really came together really well.
So why a coffee house?
We wanted to create more of a meeting place. I see a coffee house as, to kick back, relax, have a cup of coffee, maybe, do a little work, office work. You can bring your friends, you can bring your families, you can bring your office. It's just somewhere where you can just be able to relax.
Explain to me the programs you're offering to the schools, the local schools.
Yeah, I've created somewhat of a discount card, student discount card that I'm going to pass out to all the local schools around the area, which allows the kids to come into the coffee shop and get smoothies at a discounted price. I think nowadays with healthy eating for these kids is very important. They can get a smoothie, they can put boosts in them. We have protein, we've got omega-3s, we've got antioxidants, things that they normally probably won't eat on a regular basis at home. But I feel if they were to come in with their team, they'll be able to have more of a mealthy eating for their activities. So it's really good for the students. I want them to see us for who we are. We're a meeting place. We always say, come meet at the tree. We want them to come notice that this is not your ordinary coffee shop. There's a little bit more to it. We've got personality, we've got character. We've got, we offer a lot more than some of these coffee houses offer, and we just want them to know that we're special, and we take pride in what we do here.
Yeah.
And we just want to make you happy and
try all the great items.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
There's so many of them.
Lauren, thank you so much. It was very nice chatting with you. We're going to get started in the kitchen. I'm going to cook up some of those great items and prepare some of the smoothies with Adam.
Excellent.
And then you and I will try some of them later, and
Okay.
we'll talk about all those great beverages you have. Okay?
Excellent. Excellent.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now follow us into the kitchen. Adam, thank you so much for having me in your kitchen.
Thanks for coming.
I'm with Adam Cormier. He is the co-owner of the Beech Tree Coffee House. And can I call you Chef Adam?
Sure. Of course
Okay,
you can.
great. All right. Now, you know my show, it's Chef Secrets, and you have 3 great items that you're going to prepare today. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
Sure. Today we're going to work on our waffles, which have been a huge hit so far. One nice thing, as you heard from Warren, said that we fused together 3 different concepts into one different concept. So what we try to do is take one piece of what we do and see how we can incorporate some of the other concepts into exactly what we're doing. So with the waffles, what we've done is we've taken your traditional everyday waffle. We've taken it over to the toppings bar that we have for frozen yogurt and see what kind of combinations that we can come up with.
Oh,
we have some
nice.
fruit combinations, we have some more decadent combinations. So we just try to have as much fun as we can with our waffles, and it's been a huge hit. So we're going to start off with our flour mix.
Now, flour, can you use another type of a flour besides white flour?
Sure, you can use any sort of flour that's out there. Whole grain is popular, and probably a good choice for those that are looking for something in that direction.
A wheat flour is
Wheat
okay?
flour, whole grain flour,
Great.
anything along those lines.
Okay.
Anywhere that you can substitute, you know, if you have an allergy to milk, you know, try soy milk or almond milk or coconut water. That might give you a different flavor and texture to the waffle as well.
Okay, and then you also put in here?
Yep. So we put in our milk, 1 1/4 cup of milk.
Now, milk, of course, protein.
Lots of protein.
Can you replace regular milk? You had said with coconut milk. What about a lactate or an evaporated milk?
Yes, all of that would work well.
Okay,
now
great.
you need to, and this is probably the fun part of cooking, you need to practice with it to see how the texture is going to come out, because the milk is going to change a lot of the ratios within the mixture. So you may find yourself that you need a little bit more or a little bit less, depending on how you like your waffle.
Okay.
Some people like waffles dense, some people like them light and fluffy, so it all depends.
Okay, so you're going to stir this up?
Yep, well, let me put in a couple, our oil, our seasoning, and then we need an egg. Can you help me with the egg?
Sure. Now, what type of oil? I saw you put in some vegetable oil.
Yes.
If someone wanted to use another type of an oil, is that okay?
That's perfectly fine.
right.
Canola oil, peanut oil, but my son has a peanut allergy, so we try to stay away
So
from
you
that.
just have to watch out for allergies. So any type of an oil,
Yep.
and you put in some vanilla.
Some vanilla, a little bit of almond. You're sharing all of our secrets here.
Oh, but that's okay. That's why you're on the show, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Now, we know that vanilla helps with nausea.
Uh-huh.
And I also researched that it acts as a weight loss aid and it reduces anxiety and stress.
Isn't that great? Because vanilla is awesome in everything.
It is, and it helps with the woman's cycle. Now, a lot of the women need to know this.
Yes, indeed.
Really. And I put a little bit of drop in my coffee every morning because sometimes I get anxious or a little bit stressed. If I'm running to do a shoot or something, it's, you know. All right, so you whip all of this up.
Okay, now,
And just 1 egg,
just 1 egg.
which we know is loaded with protein.
Just 1 egg. Now, here's the secret thing. You want to keep it lumpy.
Really?
Waffle mix, you want it lumpy. You don't want it smooth.
Okay, and
Okay.
why is that? Why do you want it lumpy?
Again, it has to do with the texture that you have going into the waffle iron. So the lumpy just sets up better and gives you a nice, light, crispy waffle.
So you home make these for every single order?
Every single order.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay.
All right. Ready to pour them into the pan?
Of course. Am I
Okay.
doing this?
Sure. Let me get this seasoned. And we're just using a normal seasoning spray. We go top and bottom.
So with the waffle iron, they need to spray both top and bottom.
Both top and bottom.
Okay.
And you want to give a healthy amount so you cover up each of the, so this will make 4 waffles. Okay.
Beautiful.
Now we close it, we let all 5 do its work.
You have some great toppings here. Do you make some syrups here?
We make some mixtures. So for instance, our banana mango waffle, which I'm going to make for you, has a honey and brown sugar mixture that we use to put together. Our cookie swirl, our caramel cookie swirl, has chocolate sauce and caramel sauce that are mixed together with a little bit of whipped cream. Okay. So here we go.
Oh, look at these. Beautiful.
Nice golden brown waffles. And we will try to fry them up a little bit.
Now they almost appear like they're not cooked. Is that because they're just very fluffy?
They're just very fluffy.
Fresh is really important, having fresh items.
Yeah, and then we have some really ripe mangoes that we'll layer over.
Now the sauce from the mangoes, is that just a natural sauce that's in there?
It's its own natural sauce. So what we'll do is we'll get in a lot of fruit, we'll prepare it, we'll freeze it, we'll bring it out, and so then as the mango sort of marinates within itself, it becomes much sweeter and more delectable. So then we'll take our honey.
Oh my, that looks just delectable. My motto is food is medicine. So we're going to teach you how to make a great fruit and veggie smoothie. That's coming up next. Don't go away. Beech Tree Coffee House famous waffles. 2 cups of flour mix, 1 1/3 cups of milk, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Almond oil is optional. Preparation: mix all ingredients together, leaving some lumps for the fluffiness. Pour into a waffle pan and cook. Serve with your favorite toppings. You're going to do a vegetable and fruit smoothie, so the main ingredient in this is a carrot and orange.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you get started and I'll just help you if you need me to assist you.
Sure. So what we do is that we start off actually juicing fresh oranges and fresh carrots. So we'll start with our orange. So we need about 4 ounces of orange juice.
Okay, and we all know that OJ can provide ample amounts of vitamin C in your diet.
Exactly. And
it's like it's loaded with nutrients, which is wonderful.
So once we juice our oranges, then we move on to our carrots.
I love fresh orange juice or an orange. I put a carrot in my smoothie every day.
Yeah, the carrots really are great. There's so much flavor. And you'd be surprised at how much juice you actually get out of carrots.
Yeah, and you don't peel them either, because a lot of the nutrients are on the outside of the skin.
Exactly.
You know, oranges are also excellent for the collagen.
Ready? Rolling, go ahead.
There's a lot of beta carotene in carrots, and it converts to vitamin A atom in the body. You know, it helps with vision. Carrots help with bone structure of the teeth, and the list just goes on. I've read a lot about the carrots, and it's a resistance to infections. Yeah. You know, if people would just understand this, I try to explain a lot of the medicinal purposes of a lot of the foods that we put in our bodies, and if people paid more attention to that, I think they would become aware of it a lot more.
Exactly. So now that we have our juice, we can go over to the blenders and start making our smoothie.
Being on vacation, sometimes you tend to have a few too many, and people are looking for a quick cure, and I know that you have a product here also.
And we actually have a hangover boost.
Look at this, the hangover boost. Banana hangover boost.
So if you spend a little too much time out at Tree West the night before, come into the Beech Tree Coffee House and come in for a great smoothie. And we can put in a hangover boost or an energy boost or any of these other supplements that we can put into your smoothies to make it better. We have a lot of we have omega-3 with a lot of fatty acids.
Sure.
So if you have some cholesterol issues, then that's, you know, they always recommend that you want more fatty acids in fish oil and whatnot. So we can add that to your smoothie. We also have a joint blend. So if you have sore knees or shoulders or aches and pains, then there's a lot of benefits. We have a nice healthy scoop of mango.
Oh, I'm glad that this is see-through. It's great.
Yeah. And then we add our ice.
And bananas are also loaded with B6. Helps women with PMS, heartburn, depression. It's been praised as the heavenly fruit. It is known as the superfruit due to its potential health values. Mango's a really an amazing fruit.
So a couple things if you're working on smoothies at home. You can't just put everything into your blender, throw it on high, and then let it spin for... You need to start off slow. So if you notice that our blending cycle started off at about half power for the first 20 seconds. That's to get all of the fruit and the juice down on the bottom of the blender churning together, and then it turned up to full power, so it starts crushing the ice and putting it all together. So
okay, so they should blend it on low to start to drop the fruits to the bottom.
Exactly.
And then high.
And then what you get is a nice thick.
So we're going to taste this over at the table later with some of the other great items we're preparing, but it's just like calling me a temptation. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my goodness.
You can really taste the orange, the carrot,
the mango,
the
yeah.
banana, it all comes through.
And did you put any supplement in here?
No, this is just straight juice.
Okay, and again, any one of these supplements, if you're tired, if you feel achy joints, anything at all, and you need a boost, they've got all these great products here. And these are totally different. These products are totally different from those energy drinks.
Yeah.
This is all natural.
It's all natural. They're all natural elements that are found in a lot of supplements out there. So what we've done is we've just gone out and found the ones that we think will be most appealing for the people.
And
around.
beneficial for the body.
Yeah.
Great. And then you also wanted to show me one of your specialty coffees.
Yes, I did.
Can we take a peek at that before we get to the yogurts?
Okay.
We're going to try some great yogurts in a few moments. Don't go away. Vegetable and fruit smoothie. 4 ounces of fresh orange juice, 4 ounces of fresh carrot juice, 1/2 ripe banana, 1/2 cup of diced mango, 8 ounces of hard ice. Preparation. Add all ingredients into a blender. Blend at 1/2 power for 20 seconds, full power for 10 seconds, and enjoy. Adam, tell me a little bit about the specialty coffee that you use. And I know you use fresh coffee beans for each cup?
We do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, we do a couple of different things. We offer something that's a little bit unique in our area is that we have a brew bar. So essentially what that is that we hand pour your coffee right here in front of you.
Sure.
And so what we'll do is that we'll grab different beans from around the world, anything that is popular or in good harvest season, and we'll offer that up for a limited time for people to try.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So essentially how we do it is that we grab some beans.
So you grab some fresh coffee beans.
So we'll grab some fresh coffee beans.
Yep.
We'll come over to the grinder, and then we'll grind our coffee out. So we have our fresh coffee grounds.
And is this for every customer, fresh coffee?
If they want.
Or is this a specialty?
This is a specialty.
Okay.
So part of the brew bar, unique qualities of it is that I get to brew the coffee right here in front of you. So the way that we do this is that we have our coffee filter. This is basically a coffee brewer in a little funnel.
Oh, how cool is this?
Yep, so we'll take our fresh ground.
And it has a little,
it has a little
hole in
hole.
the bottom.
Yep.
There we go.
So we put in our fresh ground coffee. Okay, then we place our cup down on the bottom. And this process will take a little bit longer.
Well, that's okay. It's nice to wait for a nice cup of coffee.
Right, exactly. And so the idea here is that you get to partake in the experience of coffee and the brewing of coffee.
Sure, sure.
Which in and of itself is fun. It's nice and relaxing. This is fun to do. You get to actually see how this is made. So once our coffee grounds are set up, then we sit here and just pour our coffee over.
How cool is this? Very nice. Now I have teas, little teapots that I make tea with this way, with the fresh tea leaves. Can you use tea leaves in here and do the same?
Yep, this is basically the same philosophy as most other coffee brewers. What makes this different though is that it's absolutely fresh and it's as pure as you can get.
Loose teas.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And so what we'll do, the plan is to offer a different bean every so often, just so that people can come in and try different coffees and start developing their palate for great coffees from around the world.
Yes, and it's not just foods and wines you have to develop a nice palate for. It's also teas and coffees,
exactly.
Right?
Because the coffee industry is going by the way of the wine industry. You know, sooner or later we're going to be paying more for a premium bean. But currently we also offer a Guatemalan bean that's very good. And then you can get any of our other Beech Tree Coffee House roasts this way as well.
Now we're going over and try those wonderful frozen yogurts and all those great toppings that they have here at the Beech Tree Coffee House, so follow us. Adam, your frozen yogurts, tell me what consists of a really good frozen yogurt?
Flavor first and foremost, because down here on Main Street we have a lot of options. If you want ice cream or frozen yogurt, if you want anything like that, you have to have great flavor. And I think the thing that we offer are frozen yogurts that have awesome flavors. Now, in addition to that, the frozen yogurt is going to be better for you than the ice cream.
Sure.
Because it has a lot of live active cultures in it. It's probiotic. We also have yogurt.
Now, probiotics, is that an active culture?
It's an active culture, so it helps with the digestive system.
Yeah.
So if you are someone that needs something to help you in that area, then certainly frozen yogurt's a great choice.
And what is your most popular yogurt here?
Well, it's interesting. We rotate our flavors pretty often. So we have a couple of low-fat flavors that are very popular right now. We have a sea salt caramel pretzel, which is really good. And cookies and cream is probably our standby best flavor. But in addition to that, we do have more of an original tart flavor, which is your traditional frozen yogurt. So it tastes kind of like a Greek yogurt, but just frozen.
Which a lot of people seem to be heading towards more Greek-flavored yogurts.
It has that little extra bit of health consciousness to it.
Sure,
And it's great with fruit. Or actually, I saw someone come in and put honey and sugar on it.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little treat. Grab a cup.
Shall I?
Sure. You might want to try the California tart, and I'll do the pretzel. Yep, so it comes out. Now remember to push the handle up when you're done. Non-fat, and it has its own unique base that our yogurt company puts into it. Same thing with our sea salt caramel pretzel. It's going to have little chunks of pretzel in it. You're going to get that sea salt flavor once it first hits your palate, and then you're going to taste the caramel, and then it's going to finish with the pretzel. Yeah. It's pretty amazing that they figured out how to get this done in a frozen yogurt.
Honestly.
It's pretty interesting.
Now, how often do you change the flavors?
I change the flavors maybe once a week. You know, I'll rotate a flavor in just to see if people like it. So the sea salt caramel pretzel has been very popular, so that's one that we'll probably hang on to more. Toppings.
Toppings.
We have everything from healthy fruit, fresh fruit, all the way to decadent with Twix peanut butter cups, and we have chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, Reese's. We even have some fruit, some cereals that are also popular: Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, so we try to hit a range of just about everything that kids, parents, adults, everyone's gonna like.
Sure. Now we know that blueberries and strawberries have, all these berries have special nutrients that literally increase the production of the brain cells and reverse age-related problems in the areas of the brain function.
Yep.
It's just amazing, again, how people really, really need to pay attention more to what they're putting into their bodies. So I think I'm going to try...
You going with the fruit?
The fruit.
All right.
I have read somewhere that if you need a deep, passionate kiss, that you should just grab a bit of chocolate if you can't find your partner, and it's supposed to act as a replacement. You let the chocolate melt in your mouth, and it's supposed to suffice for a deep, passionate kiss.
That works for me.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, so we have some great toppings. I think that we gave a lot of great information to the viewers, Adam. And I think I'm going to try maybe a little bit of raspberry here. Also, these are raspberries.
Can put on some coconut.
Oh, coconut. Coconut's very,
coconut.
very good for you also.
There you go.
Oh, look at these great toppings. They're spectacular. Maybe we'll inspire the viewers to eat a little healthier and come in and try some of your great products here. All of these wonderful toppings at the Beech Tree Coffee House. Inspire them to take care of their bodies more. If they take care of their bodies more, they feel better and they look better.
Exactly.
Right?
So all they have to do is walk those few extra yards down the Beech Tree Alley and come see us.
Now, I usually ask a lot of the chefs behind the line to give me something a little bit personal about themselves. That way there are a lot of people, when they come and visit, they'll say, oh, I know you. You were on Chef Secrets, and I know X, Y, and Z about you. Can you tell me something a little personal about yourself you'd want the viewers to know?
Sure. You know, I try to, I kind of have this saying that I like to go with the flow. And that, I think, is very important because it helps you deal with a lot of different personalities, a lot of different situations. If you can just take a deep breath, sit back, and understand what's going on around you, it helps me come up with new waffle combinations. It helps me come up with smoothie combinations. You know what? If I want to put an orange and a banana together, sure, let's see what it tastes like.
Absolutely.
You know, so just go with the flow.
Yeah. Very mild-mannered, I noticed you are.
Well, it's a coffee house. You have to be...
you have to be mild-mannered.
Nice.
Really, especially when you're doing production. You
Yes.
have to be very mild-mannered and go with the flow.
Entirely.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we're going to go over into your lovely dining area. I'm going to sit with Lauren. We're going to try the waffles and the yogurts and the smoothies and your great coffees you serve here.
Great.
So follow us over into the dining room. Don't go away. Frozen yogurt desserts. Purchase your favorite frozen yogurt. Add toppings such as blueberries, strawberries, mango, raspberries, granola, and for the sweet tooth, chocolate of any sort. Or just visit Beech Tree Coffee House and have fun. Lauren, it was so much fun preparing these items with that. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
Sure. We offer a variety of pastries as well. We have fresh muffins, nice chocolate chip cookies. This is an Italian traditional Torroni, white Torroni. It's white nougat with toasted almonds.
That's one of my
We
favorites.
also offer cappuccino Torroni and chocolate Torroni as well. Then we have our traditional carrot cake, 3-layer carrot cake with a cream cheese topping, walnuts on the outside. Also a homemade traditional ricotta pie. This is our homemade Belgian waffle that has fresh mango, brown sugar, honey, and fresh banana.
And we're going to taste these with the mango.
All made in-house.
Now, I was telling Adam that mango is the king of fruits. It's loaded with nutrients. To die for. To die for. I'm going to try your fresh ground coffee. Delicious.
Oh,
Just beautiful. I wish someone would make me a cup like this every
a
morning.
lot of flavor.
I put a little cinnamon in my coffee in the morning.
Oh, really?
It acts as an anti-inflammatory.
Oh, nice. I didn't
And
know
I put a
that.
little vanilla in it. Vanilla is very good for stress, anxiety, and nausea.
Vanilla will be going to my coffee from
Yeah.
now on. I'll leave all the stress I can get.
Yeah. Okay. Salute. And then we're going to try your wonderful yogurt here with more fruit. I love the fresh fruit. And you're right, that
bad.
fresh yogurt would be great on top of the waffles.
Yeah. I like the idea to have, I love ice cream, so I like the yogurt idea because it allows you to still get the ice cream but not all the calories, and that's why it was so big for us to have a frozen yogurt spot, because all that heavy ice cream, it just sits in your stomach, but you can be able to still have the freshness but with all the fat and the calories. So
Thank you so much for having us
Thank
here.
you very much. We appreciate it.
And please tell Bill Pane we appreciated coming in
definitely
here.
will.
Thank you for joining us. And if you want copies of these recipes, come on into the Beech Tree Coffee House the week the show is aired. You can now find past episodes of Theresa DeRosa's Chef Secrets on YouTube. So please take a peek at them and you can get some great healthy recipes. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time when we plan on revealing more chef's secrets.